people, it's been a couple of weeks since I did a video, so I thought I'd better do one. I've done quite a lot in the garden, so quite a lot's changed. So if you stick around towards the end of the video, I'll do a quick little garden tour just to catch you up on what's been going on. I had a little delivery today. I'm quite excited. Got my garlic ready for next year for me to overwinter. I've got a couple of varieties. I've already forgotten what this one's called. I think it's Christos. It's like a elephant garlic type thing. I mean, look at the size of the cloves on that. That's going to be one hell of a garlic bulb when they come out. I've also got some do you know what, I should probably know what I've got before I film. And I've got some early purple. I've got 20 of each, so you know, if I have 40 bulbs of garlic, it should do me should do me a while. Yeah, 40 should do me a while. I'm going to put them in the tomato bed, I think, just underneath. And I've already topped it with a bit of compost. I've put a few other things in there. I've got some spinach and beetroots and stuff that I've put in, but when you put these in the ground, they're not going to do a lot for a while, so why not just go for it and shove some in there. I've taken a few of the tomato plants out already because I've just been cropping them, and 2 of them are finished completely. I've got one there that's got just loads and loads of green tomatoes on it, and then like one big red one, so that's still got quite a way to go on the ripening. But anyway, got myself a little microphone because I was quite conscious that on my videos previous I've just not had very good sound, so I thought I'd get one and see how it goes. So let me know in the comments if the sound's any better. I mean, it wasn't expensive, so I'm not expecting it to be like cinema quality, but if it's better than what I had, let me know. Right, let's get some garlic in the ground, shall we? Don't laugh, I haven't got a dibber. I know, like, having a gardening channel and not having a dibber is a bit random. Got this little kid's shovel, a little spade, little shovel thing, so I'm gonna use the back of this to make the holes for the garlic bulbs to go in. Oh. Tell you what, at the minute it's just tricky staying motivated to film all the time. You know, this gardening is fantastic for your mental health. I recommend it to anybody who does it. I recommend it to anybody who's struggling with their mental health, because it's fantastic just to be out here with nature. And I've never it sounds stupid, but I've never seen so many bees and butterflies and stuff. Just never noticed them. You never stop to like appreciate what's going on around you. Also, it's really rewarding, like being able to put something in the ground and watch it grow, and then you get to eat your own food. It's just fantastic. Yeah, not to get too deep on you, I just wanted to sort of explain a bit why I haven't been filming as much. I've just been taking a bit of space to sort of enjoy what I'm doing, and rather than feeling the pressure to sort of film it all the time. So without further ado, let's get some garlic in the ground, shall we? Let me reset the camera and we'll put some in. Yeah, so the tomatoes are near enough finished. There's a few left on this plant I'm just leaving to ripen up, and I'll take it out. But then I've got a plant over there I've already mentioned that's got loads of tomatoes on it that aren't quite ready yet. So I'll take him out last, but he's not really in the way. Yeah, he's not really in the way or anything. I've already topped this with compost for the year, so I'm all set up ready to go for that. I've got some little seedlings in, like I say. I've got some beetroots and some spinach about, but I'm just going to interplant these. Ooh, you've fallen over. I'm just going to interplant these because they'll only pop up as like a little shoot for a while anyway. So I'm probably going to make a hole, sort of, what's that, 2 inches, and just pop them in there and just loosely cover them with soil. I'm going to space them probably about 5 centimetres apart. Not 5 centimetres. 5 inches, about 5 inches apart, to give them room to grow. Anyway, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to do a little time lapse, and then I'll catch up with you, and then I'll give you a quick tour of the garden before we sign off. Really, I've got some other news as well. Well, stay to the end of the video and you'll see. Well, that's the garlic in. it's filled the bed nicely, so it's worked out quite well. This is probably about just as early as you can put it in. I got a bit excited as soon as it came through the post, so I thought I'd rush out here and stick it in the ground, and literally it came this morning. And make a little video, so that's in. Right, as promised, I was going to do a quick tour and just show you around and see what I've been doing the last few weeks. For a start, the spring cabbages and kales, I don't know if you remember me planting these just a few weeks ago, have gone absolutely mental. They've been eating a little bit, but they're looking pretty good. In this bed, put this here because the next door neighbour's cat keeps coming in. Well, I don't know if it is the neighbour actually, I don't think she has a cat. There's a cat that keeps coming in and sitting on my bed, and it kept crushing all the leeks. So I've not actually put leeks in here now, I've put onion sets. So you might be able to see just a few sticking up out of the ground. I've got 3 different types in here. I've got one called Blood Red, one called Red Winter, one called Shakespeare, and I was supposed to have another like Japanese onion, but it didn't come. And then I messaged the guy on eBay and was like, mate, like, this onion's not come. And he just refunded it. He didn't even ask me if I wanted him to send them out, which annoyed me a bit because I ordered 4 different types off him, paid postage for each of them, and didn't end up with any. But yeah, it is what it is. I've got these couple of outdoor tomato plants that I've had going. I've got loads of tomatoes on them. I'm just hoping they reach maturity before the weather kicks in. Got my 2 pumpkins here. I was really disappointed with this actually. You know, it had so much potential, but the weather's just been so wet. You know, they're covered in powdery mildew, and they just kept throwing off all these female flowers, and then they died before they turned into anything. I've got 2 pumpkins on there, and they're just starting to ripen up, so that's good. They should be fully ripe hopefully just for October, so we can carve some pumpkins. The beans are starting to die back, but that's probably a good thing because I do want the bed empty. I'm just going to leave them on here. I'm going to leave them on here to die back so I can harvest the beans as dry, so that doesn't bother me at all. A couple of weeks ago when I made the last vlog, I think I was planting these in. These are the purple sprouting broccoli for next year. I've managed to keep the slugs mostly off them, so I'm just hoping, like the spring cabbages, they can make a big rush to size before the winter comes in. And then I got, oh, this is these tomatoes that I kept on about over there. Sorry, I'm a bit around, a bit all over the place. Not filmed for a couple of weeks, so just getting used to it all again. Not been well actually. Had a bladder infection. That's near enough gone now. Yeah, I'm all right. Anyway, yeah, so keep jumping all over the place. Got these nice looking tomatoes on there. I don't know if you saw it in the time lapse, but I did pick one that had ripened up already. So they're starting to ripen, which is good since I've just filled this bed full of garlic. Christmas potatoes in there. They've gone massive. I didn't realise they got so big, to be fair. But yeah, they've, considering they're in pots, have gone huge. So I should get a few potatoes off them. Peppers, I've been getting a few of them off. They've been ripening up, and the jalapenos. I had some yesterday, but they're really mild, like really mild. Might as well have just been a green pepper. In here, got some lettuce. I've been taking leaves as I go off that. These are a few leeks. These ones I just bought from the garden centre. They're called Jolant, something like that. But yeah, they're doing quite well in there. The leeks that I was growing from seed in the greenhouse, I've just put here now, because like I say, I had them on the bed over there, but cat just kept squashing them. So it is what it is. My sunflowers have ended up just being like a jungle of sunflowers. I've set the bird feeder up. I did have a bird feeder just in over there, so I've moved it to the front now so that we can actually get to it. I've ended up with like a forest of sunflowers, which is both cool and inconvenient because I can't really get in there. But you know, I love how they look, which is good. All the sunflowers I had over here have actually finished, so I've chopped them out. And yeah, there's just some flowers that we had on there. Anyway, I was just having a quick whip round to, stuck on the gate. I was just having a quick whip round to show you guys, you know, what's been going on here. I've been saying about going to my dad's allotment to film a video, and I just haven't got around to it. I have been down there twice now, and a lot of his stuff's towards the end of it now, so there's not much point in showing you like necessarily a tour, although I might do that on Saturday. I'm going down there. I'm going to be helping him from now on, so I'm going to turn this greenhouse into essentially a nursery and grow on all the plants that are to go in my beds and then his beds at the allotment. So it's going to be some exciting stuff. It means next year I can grow way more variety. I'm going to have loads of different tomatoes. I've been on premierseeds.com and literally ordered like about 50 different packets of seeds, so that's going to be really good. So stay tuned, stick with me over the winter. Next year is going to be so much better. But this has been a brilliant learning curve this year, and you know, I've had some victories, has had some failures, as it always will. That's just how gardening goes. But stick with me, check out my other videos, and take care.